People say life moves in a straight line, like a three-act movie: childhood, adulthood, and old age. But I've never really been able to see it that way. To me, life feels more like a series, one that doesn't follow rules, with multiple seasons. Some short, some long, some intense, and others almost silent. In this video, I want to reflect a little more on that idea while telling the story of a beautiful small season of my life. Last November, I came across an incredible pet sitting opportunity, keeping company to a beautiful dog for 20 days in a small town at the foot of the French Pyrenees and close to a ski station. After a few conversations with the dog's owner, I received this message. And I replied with the only possible answer. Oh, good morning. Now it's 5 a.m. and I have all my gear on me, my snowboard, my backpack, and I'm going to the Pyrenees. And yeah, today we'll start a new adventure. So, first day with my new friend, my friends. We're hiking. We're both enjoying. It's crazy to think that in just a few hours, I had moved from one season of life to another, from working in a big city to the mountains with a dog I had never met before. I spent a few days alone with my pets, a amazing company. Then I arrived. More friends for my pets, and more hikes. We're often taught that to do something well, we need to dedicate years, sometimes a lifetime. And that's true. That's how we become a master at something. But we don't need to be a master in everything that we do in life. We don't need to be exceptional at everything we try. Not every passion needs to turn into long-term commitment. Sometimes it's enough to try, to enjoy, to learn something new, just for the sake of learning. So often life is presented as if there were only two directions, the right one and the wrong one. But the more I live and the more people I meet, the more I realize that there is no single correct path. The way I see the world and build my life isn't right, but isn't wrong either. Each season of my life, I dedicate myself to something different. Sometimes it's learning. Sometimes it's moving my body more. Sometimes it's slowing down. Sometimes it's being closer to the people I love. There are countless ways to live life. None of them definitive. What matters to me is being present in the season I am in. And at that moment, I was focused on enjoying my days in the mountains.
That's like if we had more time, we could live forever. Just you and I, we could be together. That's like if we had more time, we could live forever. Just you and I, we could be together. That's like we can play like children play. We can say like children say. Just you and I, have we got the time? We can wise when we grow old. Get slow when we grow old. Just you and I, have we got the time?
And then, after incredible days in the mountains, it was time to say goodbye. Goodbye to my fat.
I will miss you. Do you know that?
Goodbye to the mountains. Goodbye to a part of my life. A small time frame of 20 days. A fast and intense season of my life. Here, I'm certain that this season has ended. But I also know that in the series of life, when one season ends, another one begins.